So just demonstrating for zone therapy facial reflexology, opening up the zones. So to begin with the sequence, you're going to do your cleanse, remove with a hot cloth. Then I like to do top and bottom hot cloth application. Then take that off and just do a spritz with a toner. I like to apply one of my lovely Tropic serums, and then I'm going to take a facial oil. Start with a nice effleurage around décolleté, and then also onto the face. Lots of lovely effleurage to open up with before we start with opening up the zones. So according to Dr. Fitzgerald's principles of zone therapy, the whole body and the feet, hands and face are divided into 5 zones. So starting with the face, with the midline going right through the center, working 5 zones, moving laterally. So I'm going to start with 2 fingers, and I start just off the midline at the hairline, doing a caterpillar finger walking technique for zone 1 and 2, jumping over, down to the lip, and then jumping over to the chin. And again, so zone 1 and 2, from the hairline to the brow at the top of the orbital cavity, jumping over to meet the lower orbital cavity, down to the top lip, and then jumping over. So I'm going to do that 3 times. Zone 1 and 2. Before I move on to zone 3 and 4. Zone 3 and 4 comes to the brow edge, over the eye socket, and all the way down to the chin. Back up, zone 3 and 4. Over the eye socket. Last round, zone 3 and 4. And then finally, right at the edge, the lateral border of the face is zone 5, 3 times. Last round, zone 5. And then I would just jump and start all again on the other side. Zone, I'm just going to do this 1 round just to mark it out. Zone 1 and 2. Zone 1 and 2. Zone 3 and 4. All the way down, and then zone 5 has a clear run. Nice and slow and relaxing, amazing. And then these are the vertical or longitudinal zones. Once you've completed 3 rounds of both sides, I'm just going to take my thumbs and sweep along the horizontal zones. The horizontal zones are more in regions, split up with the shoulder line, the diaphragm line, the waistline, and the pelvis line. So you can just work in lines down the face is fine. Just to open up. So you've got the whole of the zones opened and greeted. Just sort of talking to, connecting with meridian lines, acupoints, and these facial zone therapy regions. Once you've done 3 rounds of opening up the horizontal zones, you would then begin with the solar plexus points. holding the solar plexus points before beginning the whole routine with pituitary.